y'all, what's up? So as Christmas is nearing, I am getting so excited. I just love Christmas. I'm looking around my room right now and I have my tree and Christmas lights and I've got everything decorated and I'm just so excited. Especially around this time of year, I'm just so reminded of the things that God has blessed me with in my life. I'm so fortunate. Christmas is a time for giving and spending time with family and friends and just reflecting on what's really important in life. So in today's video, I wanted to share some of my favorite ways that I like to give back at Christmas time and just some other ideas that I think are really great. A lot of these you can do with your family. So yeah. The first thing that I'm going to be sharing is something, it's a little tradition that I kind of started with myself last year, I believe. So I don't know, maybe it's not a tradition yet, but I've done it again this year and it's something that I get so excited for. This does actually cost money. It's giving to a charity, but later on in the video I have things that cost very little or no money at all that I'm also going to be sharing. Some of you may have heard of World Vision. They are a Christian-owned company that they just make the world a better place for children around the world. You can sponsor a child through World Vision, but each year I receive their gift catalog, and in their gift catalog they have different gifts that you could pick out as donations. So for example, for $25 you could give 2 chickens to a family in need in another country. And there's just so many things that you can give. You can give new clothing. If you want to donate a lot of money, you could even buy a house. I think it's like $1,800 to buy a Mongolian gur. I'll try to find it. For $1,800 you can give a Mongolian gur to a family. So when I'm doing my online Christmas shopping, I like to go on World Vision and just pick out something for a child or a family in a different country. Also, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which is a wonderful cause that you could give to. And I know there's so many other causes, but those are 2 of my favorite. Now let's move on to other ways you can give back this Christmas. So one way that you could give back and get your whole family and your kids involved is creating blessing bags for the homeless. This costs little to no money at all. You can keep these in your car, and whenever you see a homeless person, maybe if you're driving down the street, you can give this to them, and this just really is a great way to help out a homeless person without, you know, pulling money out of your wallet, you know, to give them. So I'll quickly go through the contents of the bag. I have toothbrush and toothpaste. I have a shampoo. This is just a little travel size. A lot of these things I actually saved from when I went to hotels and things. A little pocket size of tissues. Some granola. I have another granola bar. A Band-Aid, a bar of soap, also from a hotel. I have insect repellent wipes. And the last thing I have is just a little New Testament Bible, and I just wrote an encouraging message on a note card and just stuck inside it. There's so many other things that you could add to this. I think a great thing for the wintertime would be to add a pair of gloves, or maybe like a $5, you know, restaurant gift card, and just other things. Alright, my next tip for giving back is something that I actually did this year. If you've been following my channel for a while, that you know that I've really tried to declutter and simplify my life. About a year and a half ago, when I was in my shopping crazed mode, I purchased a Kate Spade bag that I absolutely loved, but it just wasn't practical. I wasn't using it very often, so I actually sold it. And I actually sold it on eBay, and that's how I was able to purchase a few things out of the World Vision catalog and donate to St. Jude. So if you have some items in your home or in your closet that maybe you're not using, I really encourage you to sell them and donate that money to charity. So that's a really great way to give back. There are so many ways to give back that don't include money. You can donate your time. You could be a bell ringer for the Salvation Army. You could donate your time at a soup kitchen or working at a homeless shelter. You can also make nice, just homemade Christmas cards for, you know, people in your local nursing home. What I like to do is try to think of the people that are part of our daily lives, but we don't see or really think about on a daily basis. That could include, you know, school crossing guards, your mailman, your garbage collector, local law enforcement, and firefighters. Think, where would we be if we didn't have someone to deliver our mail or pick up our trash or help our kids get to school safely? So just taking the time to just write them a note of appreciation, I know would mean the world to them this Christmas. All right, and my last little idea of a way to give back is to think about your elderly neighbors, or maybe people that you know that are sick or could use some extra help around the house. Maybe you could bake cookies and take them to an elderly neighbor who's homebound. You could offer to shovel their driveway if you live somewhere that it snows. Maybe there's a family that's sick and could use a home-cooked meal. Just small things like that can have a huge lasting impact on people's lives. So those were my tips for giving back this Christmas. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any other ideas or things that you do, please leave them in the comments down below. I hope you have an amazing Christmas. I'm very thankful for each of you, and if you're not already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would. You can hit the subscription box right down below, and also if you want, you could follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is _AshleySams. Thank you so much for watching, and have a very Merry Christmas.